Welcome to this episode of Wasting All the Time Level 3. My name is Dave. I'm your host, and I'm joined by my three cohorts. Jess.
I'm the first one this time. Ha ha ha.
John.
Hey, I'm Sloppy Seconds.
And Cody.
Sex joke.
This is an improv comedy podcast where we will be going from segment to segment, introducing different things that we'll do that involve improvisation. I'm going to kick things off with my own segment because I am the star of this show this week. And my segment, when I am the star, my star segment, if you will, is Science Time with Dave, where I talk about something that a randomized wheel of topics tells me to talk about. So let's find out what that topic is by using the randomized wheel of topics, and then I will talk about it. And then when I'm done talking about what the randomized wheel of topics told me to talk about, then the rest of them, my friends, will help me improvise something based on that. So here we go. Let's find out what the topic is from the topic wheel. The topic is photosynthesis.
Get ready to learn because it's Science Time with Dave.
All right, photosynthesis. It's how plants get their energy. They take sunlight. It goes inside of the plant. It hits these plant cells, and it goes inside the plant cells, and then it hits these things called chloroplasts, which have this stuff in them called chlorophyll, and that takes the energy from the sunlight, primarily the red light and the blue light, and it takes those in proportion, and it starts a chemical reaction that has something to do, I think, with something called like electron cascades or something weird like that. And basically it takes the energy from that and it turns it into ATP, what is it? ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is energy for living things. And it's green, and there's a lot of speculation that...
Wait, that what? I'm curious.
Did it stop playing?
Yeah, it faded out. Faded out. Ooh, my goodness.
Damn, that went fast.
Did you shorten that? There's no way that one's longer than mine.
Anyway, they think that chloroplasts were possibly a life form of its own before. Anyway, I feel like that was really fast.
I was going to say, that felt shorter than...
That was super fast. All right, we got to wrap it up. We got to wrap it all up here. Quick like a bunny. Quick like a bunny.
Wrapping it up. This is going to be the best mummy ever.
We're not even halfway done. Right. If we wrap it up now, it's going to... What?
It's going to be fine. There's plenty of salt in the bandages. We just wrap it up. And it takes care of the rest on its own.
It purifies.
Jerky. That's what we're making. Hips don't lie, and they're going to get wrapped up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys. I heard you talking about wrapping up the mummy.
Yep. We're halfway done.
Wow. Dang. That was fast.
Yeah.
I didn't get any of the organs yet.
Right. So
see, we have to have those.
Right. So we had a meeting, little discussion.
It's newfangled
thing around the fountain.
Yeah.
Before we started rapping, we're like, taking those organs out really slows us down, man.
Yeah.
So we just like cut open body and we just like dumped a bunch of salt on all of it and then just kind of like closed it up. We're just wrapping it up. We're just wrapping it all up. We put extra salt in the bandages. That was a smart move. That was a smart move on your part.
Newfangled.
What?
Faster, efficient.
I don't think this is a good idea. I think all this salt could be better put to use in other places, maybe.
It's really valuable.
Right? We pay our soldiers with it.
Okay,
do you know what else is valuable? Our time.
What else? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You can make more salt.
No.
You can go to the ocean. You can get the water. You can dry it out. And you got more salt. You can make more salt. You can make more money. You can go. You can work. You can earn gold pieces. Gold pieces from the pharaoh with the pharaoh's little face on it. You can always go and do that.
Those ones.
That's the thing you can do. You know what you can never make more of?
What?
Pharaohs.
What?
Time.
Yes. Thank you, Ramses.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Listen.
So we're wrapping it up.
Listen, Imhotep, I know you're angling for chief mummification engineer, but this is not the time. Look at this guy. He's barely dead. He was
new
18.
Fangled.
I don't want you to fangled shit.
Fangled, do you not understand?
No, I don't understand.
We're going to put him out in the sun anyway. He's going to dry all out.
He's going in a pyramid.
And we'll flip him partway. We're going to flip him partway.
Yeah,
the pyramid's not done
with
yet.
With a laser beam coming through the point of it that we're going to take out before we all die, so it really confuses historians.
So what? I get less salt because you want to confuse the future?
Look, once he's dried out, we take the salt out and we eat the salt. We sell the salt for more money because it's pharaoh salt. It's got pharaoh juice in it. Get with the program.
Have you seen how much the Himalayan salt is going for?
Oh, good. Blasphemy too. Great. We're wasting salt and we're blasphemic. This is great. I can't wait to go to
you
whatever
don't want the salt of the gods.
Of hell is.
Hey, you look at me in the eye and you tell me you don't want the salt of the gods.
I don't want to sell it. I don't want to go to Egyptian hell. I don't want him to weigh my heart against that fucking feather and go, this heart's full of shit and sin. No thanks.
Like Set isn't the biggest whore in the game.
And you know what? You know what you could put on that sinful heart? Some salt, and it'll dry your heart up, and it'll be lighter than a feather.
You're just being meta.
Thank you, Ramses. Ramses always the idea person here.
They don't weigh the physical portion of your heart. They weigh your morals. You guys are going to be in so much afterlife trouble.
I don't get it.
I'm in so much trouble already just by talking to you two.
Okay, I'm in trouble because I've got a sled full of empty urns that ain't no one got a use for anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why you invested in those urns, man. That was a lot of Egyptian money.
It's what the organs go in.
Newfangled.
Newfangled, come
on. Episode title right off the bat.
I love the battle cry of Newfangled.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God.
Well done as the straight man there, Cody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job.
It took me a second to remember Egyptian hell, or I didn't remember. I remember how they got there. And I was like, oh, that's right, with the heart and the feather.
Right, that was great.
I'm pretty pleased with a heart full of shit and sin.
Yeah, I like that
too. Yes. I think I was too busy screaming Newfangled to hear that.
That's fair.
Pharaoh salt.
Pharaoh salt.
Oh, dear.
That was so good.
So you know that, well, shit, they used to sell bits of mummy.
No,
like
shit.
Mummy dust. Yeah, to eat and shit. Yeah. Yeah, nah.
Well, that got worse. That got worse real fast.
Yeah, there was at one time many more mummies that existed that do not exist anymore because they were ground up to be sold for this purpose.
Don't approve at all.
No, right?
Disapproval, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sounds like a fun thing to try. They've been dead long enough.
Right.
They were properly, like, handled.
No, they weren't. Wait, are we doing the scene in real life? Is that what's happening?
So that was Science Time with Dave. Very scientific, very accurate. And, well, now it's my job as host to hand things over to my cohort, Jes.
My name's Jes, and this is my segment. And
hi, Jes.
Hey, I was gonna do what have we been up to, but then I also realized that I don't know if we want to do that because I think that's the thing I did last time.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
Right?
Plus, I was going to do that. So.
Oh, okay. Well, then there we go. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out a pretty little tarot deck. Go tried and true here. We're going to see what the card foretells for us here.
Ooh.
With my fancy white deck, the Ephemer.
Do you still have that sound file, Dave?
Not ready.
That's okay. Why are you making a sound box? Stop it. I'm drinking an energy drink and it is supposed to keep me awake and it is fighting real hard. But I'm concerned it's losing the battle.
Quick, do like 50 push-ups. Do like 5 push-ups. Can you do a single push-up?
Not a proper one.
Quick, do 50 knee push-ups.
Oh, okay. I could do those if I wanted to. I can do a push-up up against a wall, but because of my back issues, I've never really been able to do a proper, like, traditional push-up.
Which means you need ab strength. You need your core strength to keep your lower back strong. Super Earth.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of focus on making people do push-ups without any real discussion of the fact that you actually do need some pretty decent form to do it.
Your core has to be strong.
It's not something that
whole body in line.
Yeah, it's not something that you just do.
Yeah. It's but
nice. There it is.
Welcome.
Yes, stalled long enough, guys.
Why don't you join us?
Yay.
As we lay down the cards, find out what the fates have in store. As Jes leads us through the Scene Foretold.
All right. The way that the Scene Foretold works is I have a deck of tarot cards and I will pull a single card from this deck. I will show the card and the artwork to my fellow cohorts for their inspiration. I will also state what the card represents, and we will then create a scene based off of that card. For today's scene, the card that was pulled is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords represents determination, ambition, focus, and agility.
That's a lot.
In this
That's how it works,
card,
buddy.
we see a woman surges skyward with 2 swords clutched firmly, their blades driving downward with the fierce determination and aggressive movement or momentum of a force not to be reckoned with. The wild dance of her hair obscures her vision, testament to the sheer intensity of her pursuit, possibly to the point of reckless abandon. The wings upon her feet, reminiscent of Mercury's winged sandals, Talaria, imbue her with swift communication and decisive action. The Knight of Swords brings swift news on intellectual pursuits and encourages a daring push forward without hesitation, driven by powerful determination and ambition.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I like ambition.
You just like naked ladies.
I like the booba. I'm not gonna lie.
Deck
I don't reduce people to that, but I like them.
Does have a lot of that.
Well, you know.
I'm saying I also
Tasteful.
like them. You can't look at me in the eye and tell me you don't also approve of that, young Jonathan.
I don't know. I didn't find that one erotic really at all.
It's not about eroticism. It's about boobs. They're visually pleasing.
I apologize for our Y chromosomes, Jess.
No, fuck you. You don't go to the Mona Lisa and be like, man, I really need to crank one out now. No, you're like, this is beautiful. It's the same way with boobs. You're just like, this is beautiful. Sometimes
you do know that the Mona Lisa has boobs, right?
Can you really see them?
I mean, kind of.
That's the thing.
Sometimes, Cody, sometimes it's what you can't see.
I've always loved the theory that the Mona Lisa is actually a self-portrait of Da Vinci as a woman.
Dear, no,
you don't like that?
No.
Okay.
No, because that was written by a hack student that intentionally had the fucking thing put into an art magazine during a winter session. So there wasn't like a single proper PhD person that like reviewed it, because that's what they used to do to get through disinformation. They would like these wonky things would go through during the winter recess. So nobody, and because these people didn't get paid to fact check this stuff, they wouldn't look at the stuff and the publications would just produce it. And that was one of those stupid freaking things that wasn't properly peer reviewed, but got put into an art history magazine.
Oh shit. I thought it was just like.
Yeah, it's the same reason why there's like a ridiculous one out and about how Lincoln was secretly gay.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that one.
Yeah.
That sounds more like what I expect from the internet.
I didn't realize that the Mona Lisa thing had gotten that far. I actually did think it was just dumb hearsay stuff.
I had only heard that Mona Lisa was a man.
Dumb hearsay stuff that got into
a publication.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think the point to wit is that everyone appreciates boobs in a completely platonic, non-erotic manner. And that's what we should focus our new spring line on. Right? Come on. Tell me that's not, like, we're not going to call it, like, the sports. It's just, guess what? You know what? Boobs. Period. The people are going to love it.
Look, man, you don't have to sell us on this. It's already been approved. I don't know how you got it through. I don't know how it's been approved, but
I want to make sure everyone knows that I thought of it is the thing.
I mean, there's a lot of circles in the current designs, and so saying that they symbolize boobs, that's a way to go. I mean, it's the easy way through, is the path of least resistance. And, you know, Mr. Socks, you know, he likes the path of least resistance.
Leave it to the old timers. This is brilliant. This is new wave. This is cutting edge.
It's going to sell a lot of circle patterns.
Selling it.
You guys know that I came up with it, right? That's the point.
We all know. We don't know how, but we all know that you got it through somehow.
And you will get your 0.25 of the gross.
Came back from our holiday break, and all of a sudden, boobs.
No. Not boobs. Boobs.
There is an extra O in it when he does it, yes.
You go to the hand thing. The hand thing's actually really important. I think it's mandated.
No, I'm not doing the hand thing.
All the store employees have to do the hand thing.
Leave the hand thing alone. We're not doing the hand thing.
I'm trying to get it so that the employees have to do it too.
The extra O is fine. The hand thing is not.
Ugh. The hand thing is going to get us in a lot of trouble.
What, you don't like the motion? I think it's kind of expressive.
Yes, that's the problem with it. It's very expressive.
Well. If it isn't my 3 favorite salesmen.
Mr. Socks, just in time.
Hey.
There we go. You guys are going to see. You're going to fucking see now.
I'm so happy that we approved this boobs campaign.
See. Fucking see.
Yes, Mr. Socks. It's a new and interesting approach.
It's amazing.
It really is. It goes, ooh, I think it's exactly what the AKC needs to revitalize his base.
Yes, and I mean, ooh is even in the middle of it because of the extra O.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm so good at this.
Is it because we're all inspired, like ooh, or is it because we're haunted by our pasts? Ooh.
Okay,
It could be both. I mean, we all did things in the war that we don't talk about.
That's true. I stole a comic book from a child.
Yeah, we don't talk about it, Mr. Sox.
Yeah,
you
you stole food from a child so that you could survive. Yeah. We've heard this, Mr.
They were
Yes,
only
Mr.
10
Sox.
cents.
10 cents, and then the child's allowance, and yeah.
By the way, you still haven't paid me for my ground up mummy.
Oh, right. I like putting that, I love putting that on my salads.
It's a secret to your young age, Mr. Sox.
It's very salty, yes.
It's very salty.
Purifies.
Oh, so I do need just a little bit of clarification as to who was the one that came up with this one?
It was Jenkins, sir.
It was who?
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
The whippersnapper.
See, remember how I was that one meeting and you almost fired me?
Right.
But now it's our company's leading product line?
That. I don't
fuck.
remember that at all. I don't.
Darn.
Well, Mr. Sox, the first item on our agenda is unfinished business.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, I thought you. Smith. Are you trying to get Jenkins fired?
Maybe a little bit.
What?
Can I read back the minutes from the last meeting that I just wrote?
Yes, if you could read. I can't remember.
Smith, you son of a bitch.
Yes.
I'm gonna fuck your wife, Smith.
Again?
Sorry, that's new business. That's new business. Sorry, go ahead.
Whoa.
Yes, again. She was horrible the first time.
Whoa. I won't have this type of insubordination in my coffee room.
It's not insubordination. Okay. You never said I couldn't.
You know what? I don't even want to waste my clever false meeting minutes on this. It's not worth it.
No, you put a lot into this. I'm sorry, Smith.
Mr. Sox, as usual, what happened was Whippersnapper here said something vulgar and obscene, and the more experienced people in the room said, well, that's where the zeitgeist is, so we're going to take that, we're going to refine it, and we're going to make it into something that will make us money based on a cynical appraisal of where the young people are at this time. So Jenkins has made his contribution, and therefore we can do away with the dead weight because, he's turning. No. You're turning 27, yes?
Ooh, I'm 26 and 3/4.
26 and 3/4.
Oh, that's old.
So yes, he will be irrelevant in about 6 months, and we'll just get the next whippersnapper as tradition demands.
Right.
I said based the other day. I know what Riz is.
Oh, he's definitely losing relevance.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Come on, Skibbity, Ohio. No, this is.
What was that?
See, you don't know what Skibbity, Ohio is. That means
I know.
We might need to take this one behind the barn.
See, I don't know what behind the barn means. I'm too young. I'm too hip. Behind the barn means nothing to me.
We got to old yeller them.
Right. Well, that's for the best, Yeah, it's best if you don't see it coming.
It's because you're old. It's because you're old and out of touch. Wait.
Exactly, which is why we need young people to stay in touch, and you're going to clearly be out of touch in 6 months.
Oh,
I know. Look, Jenkins, I know what based means now.
Bullshit.
I know that based means.
It's over.
Based is over.
No, you're just saying that. You don't know what Skibbity, Ohio is.
I know exactly what Skibbity, Ohio is. I did it last night with my wife.
On God, I watched.
No cap. This is bullshit.
Desperate. That was desperate.
I'm getting those vibes.
This is not past the vibe check.
Either. It passed. Well, I think it passes all of our vibe checks. My heart monitor's fine. So, Jenkins?
No. Okay, give me one more chance. I got this. I can prove to you that you are too old and you need me.
Okay, Boomer.
Ding. Oh dear. Oh no. What I think I love the most about that is that it was also the entire culmination of, I think, the discussion that we had before we started. And if you want to hear those discussions, then you should consider joining our Patreon for $1 a month. That's $12 for the entire year. Mm-hmm. You would have access to all of our live recordings when we do them.
Who'd have thunk it?
You'd hang out.
Who'd have thunk
it? Throw digital cabbage at us.
Yes, you can.
Or real cabbage.
We know you want to. Throw your digital cabbages at us, please.
I need to make cabbage again.
No one
cabbage
says.
Is good.
Cabbage is good.
So that was Jes's segment.
Cook cabbage.
You're a tiny person. That was the bit.
Fear the cabbage.
Love the cabbage. Or how I stopped worrying and learned to love the cabbage.
Let's move it on to John's segment.
John Alert.
Hey, I'm John, and this week I want to have us play a game called Directorial Styles.
Yeah.
I think we probably played this semi-recently, but I don't remember, so it doesn't count. So in this game, we'll all play a scene. One person will act as the director. That will be me, unless anyone else feels very strongly about it. And then we will play that same scene back again in various styles, like zombie apocalypse or a Jane Austen thriller. So without further ado, what kind of a scene should we do? What should be the subject of this scene?
Jenkins.
Oh, now you put me on the spot. Okay.
It's just a setup for you to say boobs. Anyway, I win.
Boobs.
You do, yes. That would have been great.
Can we fix it in post to make me sound really funny?
I don't know. Say boobs.
The subject is rain check for
can't fix it.
Brunch.
No. Rain check for brunch. Okay. So, Cody, you are canceling on brunch with Dave and Jess.
Listen, I'm really, really sorry, but this is a big opportunity for me. I can't turn this down. Tell me you wouldn't do the same thing in my position.
I just don't understand why you actually showed up to brunch to say that you weren't coming to brunch.
Yeah, we would have understood.
I only have a few minutes before I have to get back to the limo. Come on. Well, it's a speaking part. They're going to let me talk on camera.
We would have rescheduled.
Yeah.
Aren't you even a little bit excited for me?
I mean, I am. Yeah.
It is a good opportunity.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This is my break. I know we've been doing this for 6 years, but I can't turn this down.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think we're both in agreement that, like, we've been doing this for 6 years. If we need to reschedule a brunch, that's fine.
Easy.
Like,
just need to know ahead of time.
I can't get a big head now that I'm successful and famous and be like, oh, change your schedules for me, puppets. No. I need the little people to keep living their lives.
All right, cut. It's going very well. It's going very well so far. So the problem is I've talked with the boys up in the office. Apparently this sort of, low, sort of, slice of life thing is not selling very well. So we're going to be retooling. We're going to be playing this as a Western. So if we could roll it back and play it as a Western, that would make me and the shareholders very happy. So whenever you're ready, but not whenever you're ready, when I'm ready, and I say action.
Now, y'all gotta believe me, this here is too important for a couple drinks at the bar. You hear me?
I reckon I do, but I just don't understand why you decided to show up at noon, high noon.
Yeah.
To tell us. We live in the same house.
We could have done this another time.
Are y'all telling me that the big old stagecoach out front wasn't some kind of indicator that I'm headed to the big city? This here's an opportunity to get out of this tumbleweed town.
No.
Okay.
I agree. It's a big opportunity for you.
I believe that this...
Don't understand why you had to come here now, after we're already set up.
I'm going to meet them. They're Rockefellers.
Well, it's a fortuitous circumstance with which you have found yourself, and I'm very happy that you have that. And this has been a ritual of ours for years, and you know what? We're fine. If you need to skedaddle out, we just reschedule.
That's
easy.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to the big city. I can't have y'all thinking that I'm some kind of overall wearing gold button having feller that's looking at y'all backwater hicks like you're too nothing for me. You're something for me. Yay! How you gonna look at them buildings that got more than one story and tell me y'all'uns wouldn't do the same thing? Y'all wouldn't trade in your 6-shooter for a stapler.
All right, cut. You've done a brilliant job with this assignment. So brilliant that the shareholders have figured out that it's a terrible idea. So well done for that. We're retooling. We're going in a different direction. I would like you to play this scene, this entire movie, this entire picture, please, as a epic fantasy, please, because apparently that is where the money is at. It's been 20 years since Lord of the Rings, and we're going to do this in that style.
Okay, that's a good idea. You're the director. Thanks for that idea.
Yes, I am the director.
Good. Thank you.
The idea comes from the producers.
Well, you're delivering it to us, so cool. You're on set with us, the actors.
I am.
Okay.
You're such a kiss butt.
I'm just waiting for him to call action because he's the director and we're the actors.
Action, you asshole.
Forsooth, my brethren, a repast must wait. For awaits me is the most glorious of destinies that I must not forsake. The simple pleasures of life at home must leave behind.
I do believe that is of a most encourageable and appropriate endeavor. I just do not understand why you still decided to come to the ball to inform us of your choice to not attend the elven ball.
Speak to me not of balls. They weigh heavily, too heavily upon mine heart. Wouldst that I could gaze upon my small, meaningless companions one last time. Gaze yonder.
Taters! Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
I believe that is very... We do the tater ball every week, and we have for the last 6 years. Tis fine for you to leave and not attend one. We just request,
Don't go where I can't follow.
Think you this not important to me?
No.
Think you me not your tater balls are the most important balls to mine own soul and being upon this very earth? But nay, the world itself calls me to the soul of the world that I may speak to it, calls to mine own balls that I might venture forth. I must speak to you, the small people of the world, and say, lo, the winds of the world must carry me forth. Your own balls must wait here while my balls are carried onward.
All right, cut. That was perfect. That was exactly what I asked you for. The problem is the boys in corporate had a conversation with the CGI boys, and it turns out that epic fantasy is very costly. So we're going to retool one more time. I would like you now to play this as though it is a Wes Anderson picture, a la Rushmore or the Royal Tenenbaums or other quirky, weird, independent sort of films with quirky, weird characters that, do quirky, weird things.
Of course. Right. I understand this intrinsically.
Action.
So, I mean, you see, I can't make it. I'm not going to make it. You're important to me, but I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. Maybe you get that. Do you get that? You. Talk to me. Talk to me with your mouth. Do you get it?
I get it. I just don't understand why you came all the way to the arcade competition to tell us that you're not going to be in the competition.
Yeah.
You're even playing the game.
Right now.
Oh, it's like you don't even know who I am. It's like my Volkswagen Beetle is right there. The engine is running. I left the keys in the ignition for you. And I'm going to leave as soon as I set this high score, because that's what brings me value as a person. Not you small people, even though you do bring a little. I'm not going to lie. That's really important. Both of you have boobs, and I like that.
We could have just rescheduled the competition. It's literally just you and a dog.
Look at us. We're both standing side by side looking straight at you. We get it.
Very confused. Get it.
This is my soul on display. Look at this arcade screen. This is my soul. I'm showing. See how I'm shooting the aliens? Imagine there's aliens in my soul and I'm shooting them. That's you guys in my soul and my Beetle. And I have to go to Radio City. If I don't go...
Do you like an immaculately shaped cupcake on your way? We packed a picnic basket.
Why would you want to go to Radio City anyway? It's really colorful there. Here, they're just two colors.
Look at the front of this building. It's all stucco. I can't deal with that anymore. I need windows. I need things that are not stucco. I need things that are more than one color. And I need to tell a joke that isn't buried in 7 layers of obfuscation. Also, fucking boobs, you guys.
All right, that was perfect. Cut. This is what the movie is going to be. Thank you all. We're going to see if we can get Wes Anderson to put his name on it for $25. Thank you all. That's lunch.
And that was Directorial Styles.
Oh my gosh.
I have never seen a Wes Anderson movie.
I
Tell us about it, Cody.
That
I'm sorry.
Dave and Jess knew what was going on, and Cody did not. That was such a wonderful reversal.
It's your Wheel of Fortune moment, Cody.
It was.
We're standing, Dave. We're standing side by side, staring right at you.
My closest reference to that was the fucking horror movie with the kids on the tricycles in the hallway.
Oh,
The Shining was my closest reference to that.
You really haven't seen like Rushmore or Royal Tenenbaums or any of those? Wow.
Nope. Name a Wes Anderson movie. I have not seen it. My closest.
Grand Budapest.
Nope.
Grand Budapest, yeah.
Life Aquatic.
Nope.
Asteroid City.
What is the most?
Nope.
Asteroid City.
I haven't even heard of Asteroid City.
See, and when you talked about
Royal Tenenbaums.
When you talked about Radio City, I thought you were referencing Asteroid City.
Nope. It was a big city that has a class. Nope. It has a
Did
classic.
you Google Wes Anderson, Cody?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I was trying, full honestly, I was trying to think of what's a pretentious art house film like? How can I'm going to the big city for my big shot. That was it. That was. The only information I have is the subreddit r/suddenly Wes Anderson, where they have pictures of very stark, very straightforward buildings that are honestly very uninspiring and just like, that's one with the stucco. It's like, oh, it's just a wall with a door in it. That was what I had.
Wow. You should watch a couple of those movies, Cody. I think you might enjoy them, actually.
Thank you. I shall. There's that famous music moment. I'm so happy.
We finally got one.
Now it's time for Cody's segment.
Hello, friend individuals. Thank you for sticking around because you make us happy in our inside parts. I've chosen a game. This game, are you ready for this? Is called Can't Complete Your Own Blank. Get it? The title is like a meta reference to the game itself.
Is it a meta reference?
Yeah, it's meta referential.
Mr. Zuckerberg, I have a complaint.
I need to write a complaint form to make sure this doesn't get pulled into AI, please. Thank you.
Did you both do the meta joke?
I did a Zuckerberg joke, and yeah, I think.
Okay, thank you. I need new material. Noted.
You're welcome.
Thank you. In Can't Complete Your Own Blank, players improvise a scene in which they cannot complete their own sentences. Players can complete each other's sentences. They can leave a big pause. Basically, the idea is you'll start a sentence, and instead of finishing it, either someone will jump in or you'll just hang and go, maybe you and I should. Another player will go, do something bold. Yes. What if we, and then someone can cut in, get married. I've always wanted, so you can kind of start and stop your own sentences there. I think inherently it will be cleaner with two players because if you get multiple people, who interrupts whose sentence gets a little squeaky. So we're going to start with Dave and Jess. And Dave and Jess, let's see, what is your scene here? Your scene, you are two gym aficionados at the same gym who are butting heads for some reason. Go ahead.
GYM, not JIM.
Yeah, GYM. Right. At the same gym, not the same human person named Jimothy.
Okay.
I'm still not allowed at the free weights. It's really
rough. Yeah,
Yeah, it sucks to be this notorious, I guess is the word I was trying to.
I don't even really know why we're
going here anymore with all the hate and all of the
lack of pizza parties. Yeah, it's just kind of not
in touch with what most people want.
These days. It's like the gym down the road, they
bring the pizza. You even get to choose
your toppings on them. They make the personal pan pizzas right there. They bring in a food
bag that keeps it warm until it's there. it's honestly the insulation on those.
Pretty good, yeah. It's this place though, they're just
sadly pizzaless, like just so out of touch. So
everybody, yeah, it makes me kind of want to just,
post a long letter on their front door saying all the things they're doing
wrong, like good old Luther, right? Like, let's go old school with
Reformation. Let's bring the reality to
their own reality. Let's check and check and
to cash. It's
and scene. What generation is Dave? You tell me.
Oh, chicken to cash.
Awesome.
And this has been people who can't finish their own podcast.
Because they enjoy each other's company and keep talking to each other like they're friends or something.
Oh my gosh, how horrible.
Terrible. That's the worst podcast format that exists.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So thanks for joining us. Thank you for that game, Cody. Appreciate it.
I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm happy on my inside parts.
Yeah. I think I did well, so I like it. This has been the show. If there's any part of it that you liked in particular, go to wastingallthetime.com/vote to let us know about it, because in less than 6 months, we will be going through all those submissions and getting our top 10 lists put together. We can only do that with your help. Until next time, I have been Dave.
I was John.
I guess I'm Cody or some shit.
I'm Jes.
And we wasted all the time. Thanks ever so much.
Fucking butts, bro.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com.